Have you ever felt the world was too loud, too fast? Have you ever dreamt of a place where the only sound is the whisper of the wind, and the only rush is the flow of a crystal clear river? Well, that place isn't just a dream. It exists at the very edge of the world. Welcome to New Zealand. Imagine this: the sun is setting, painting the sky in shades of gold and rose. You're high above it all, watching as the light kisses the jagged peaks of the southern Alps down below. Glacial lakes like Tekapo glow with an impossible turquoise hue as soft mists drift lazily across their surface. It's a moment of pure, breathtaking silence, a moment to just be. This is where you can truly escape, where you can leave all the noise and chaos behind and find a piece of yourself that you thought was lost. From the majestic mountains, our journey takes us somewhere deeper, somewhere ancient. We descend into the Waipua forest, a living cathedral of green. The air here is different, cool, damp, and alive with the scent of earth and rain. Sunlight struggles to find its way through the dense canopy of giant kauri trees, some of which have stood here for thousands of years. They are silent sentinels, guardians of this sacred place. We get closer, and the world shrinks to the tiniest details. A single drop of dew, perfect and round, clings to the tip of a fern frond before letting go. We trace the intricate patterns of moss as it blankets ancient stones, creating a soft, vibrant carpet. It's a world teeming with life, yet wrapped in an overwhelming sense of peace. Now, let's follow the water. We find ourselves on the banks of the serene Milford Sound, a fjord carved by glaciers millennia ago. The water is dark and reflective, mirroring the sheer cliffs that rise dramatically on either side. Waterfalls, like delicate silver threads, cascade down from impossible heights, their gentle roar a constant, soothing soundtrack. A lone kayak glides across the water, a tiny speck in this immense landscape, reminding us of our small place in this grand, beautiful world. We're not just looking at a view, we're feeling it, breathing it in. This is nature's symphony, and we have a front row seat. As the day continues, we travel to the rugged coastline of the Catlins. Here, the land meets the sea in a dramatic clash of elements. Powerful waves from the Southern Ocean relentlessly crash against the cliffs, sending plumes of spray high into the air. We watch the tide pull back to reveal a hidden beach, its sand littered with smooth, sea-worn stones and twisted driftwood. In the distance, we spot a colony of sea lions basking on the rocks, their barks carrying on the wind. It's wild, untamed, and incredibly invigorating. It reminds you of the raw power of nature and how small our own worries are in comparison. It's a place that strips everything back to the essentials. The light begins to fade again, and we find ourselves in a completely different world. We're in the Watamo Caves, deep beneath the earth. Here, in the absolute darkness and silence, something magical happens. We look up, and the ceiling of the cave is illuminated by thousands upon thousands of glowworms. Each one is a tiny point of blue-green light, creating a galaxy of stars in this subterranean cavern. We drift silently on a small boat through the grotto, completely mesmerized. It feels like floating through space, a silent, surreal journey that's almost spiritual. This isn't a special effect. It's one of nature's most enchanting secrets, hidden away for those willing to seek it out. Night has fallen, and we're back under the vast open sky, this time in the Aoraki Mackenzie International Dark Sky Reserve. Far from the light pollution of any city, the cosmos reveals itself in its full glory. The Milky Way isn't just a faint smudge. It's a brilliant, dense river of stars stretching from one horizon to the other. Shooting stars streak across the darkness, and constellations you've only seen in books are suddenly sharp and clear. Lying on your back, staring up at this infinite spectacle, you feel a profound connection to the universe. It's a humbling experience that puts everything into perspective. It's a reminder that we are part of something so much bigger, so much more wondrous than our daily lives. As dawn approaches, we witness one last spectacle. We're at a coastal spot, perhaps Nugget Point, as the first rays of the sun break through the clouds. The sky ignites with vibrant colors, and the sea turns from inky black to sparkling blue. A new day begins in this land of long shadows and brilliant light. The journey through New Zealand isn't just about seeing beautiful places. It's about feeling them. It's about reconnecting with the natural world and, in doing so, reconnecting with yourself. It's about finding that quiet space inside you that's been waiting to be discovered. This land teaches you to slow down, to notice the small things, the call of a bird, the texture of a leaf, the color of the water. It invites you to breathe deeper, to walk slower, and to simply be present. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest adventure is finding stillness. So, if you ever feel the pull to escape, to find a place where your soul can breathe, remember this journey. Remember the mountains, the forests, the caves, and the stars. New Zealand is more than a destination. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've left. It's waiting for you. Thank you for joining me on this virtual escape. If this journey moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a moment of peace. Until next time, keep exploring. Welcome. I want you to take a deep, slow breath with me. In through your nose, and now out through your mouth. Let go of the day, of the noise, of the endless notifications pinging in your mind. Just for a moment, let it all fade away. What you're seeing now isn't a dream. This is the raw, untouched majesty of New Zealand's southern Alps, kissed by the golden light of a setting sun. Watch as the mist weaves its way across the surface of a turquoise glacial lake, a mirror reflecting a sky painted in shades of fire and peace. This is the edge of the world, a place where the planet itself seems to breathe. You've been carrying so much, haven't you? The weight of deadlines, expectations, the constant hum of the city. Here, we leave that noise behind. Here, we find stillness. As we continue this journey together, feel that tension in your shoulders begin to melt. Let your jaw unclench. We are stepping away from the concrete and into the green. Imagine the air, cool and crisp, filling your lungs. This is the Waipua Forest, a sanctuary of ancient life. The world here moves at a different pace. Look closely. See the tiny, perfect sphere of a dewdrop clinging to the tip of a fern, shimmering like a jewel before it lets go and joins the earth below. The sunlight here doesn't rush. It filters down gently, painting soft patterns on the forest floor through the canopy of the giant kauri trees. These trees have stood here for thousands of years, silent witnesses to the passing of ages. They've seen empires rise and fall, yet they remain grounded and serene. They invite us to do the same. Let's get even closer. Let your focus narrow to the small miracles that are often overlooked. Here, on this moss-covered stone, is an entire universe. The moss is a miniature forest, soft and vibrant, thriving in the cool, damp air. Feel its texture in your mind's eye. Trace the delicate patterns of the lichen growing beside it. Soft sunbeams, like celestial spotlights, pierce the canopy, illuminating a single leaf, a patch of damp earth, revealing the intricate web of life that connects everything. This isn't just a forest, it's a living, breathing cathedral of nature. Every rustle of a leaf, every drop of water, every ray of light is part of a grand, silent symphony. In this place, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to be anyone. You just need to be. Allow your mind to quiet down, to sync with the gentle, unhurried rhythm of the rainforest. There are no demands here, no expectations, only acceptance. As we linger in this peaceful world, notice the subtle sounds. Can you hear it? The faint, distant call of a native bird, perhaps a tui, its song echoing through the trees. The gentle whisper of the breeze as it moves through the ferns. The soft, percussive dripping of water from leaf to leaf. A natural metronome counting out a rhythm of pure tranquility. Each sound is a note in nature's lullaby, designed to soothe and to calm. Let these sounds wash over you, cleansing your mind of clutter. In our daily lives, we are bombarded with harsh, artificial noises. Here, the soundtrack is organic, ancient, and healing. It's the sound of life itself, uncomplicated and true. Allow yourself to be fully present in this auditory landscape. Let it guide you deeper into a state of relaxation, a state of connection with the world around you, and, more importantly, with the quiet stillness within yourself. Let's continue our journey, moving from the dense forest to the open, windswept coastline. The air changes here. It's filled with the clean, salty scent of the Tasman Sea. Before us lies a black sand beach, a stark and beautiful contrast to the lush green we just left. The sand, a legacy of volcanic activity, sparkles under the sun. Watch as the waves, powerful yet graceful, roll in and then retreat, leaving intricate, foamy patterns on the shore. Each wave is a breath. The ocean breathes in and it breathes out. Match your own breathing to this timeless rhythm. Inhale as the wave gathers and rolls toward the shore, and exhale as it gently pulls back into the sea. This is a powerful, cleansing energy. It washes away worry, anxiety, and fatigue, leaving behind a feeling of renewal and clarity. The sheer scale of the ocean reminds us of our place in the universe, making our own troubles seem smaller, more manageable. Now, let's turn our gaze upward. The sun is beginning to set, and the sky is transforming into a masterpiece of color. Deep oranges, soft pinks, and vibrant purples blend together, painting the clouds and reflecting on the wet sand. This is nature's grand finale for the day. There's a profound sense of peace in watching a sunset. It's a moment of transition, a graceful end that promises a new beginning. It's a reminder that every day has its own beauty, and that even endings can be spectacular. As the light fades and the first stars begin to appear in the deepening twilight, a sense of wonder fills the air. The universe is vast, and we are a small but significant part of it. In this moment, under this expansive sky, feel a connection to something larger than yourself. Let this feeling of awe and gratitude fill you up, replacing any lingering stress with a quiet joy. As darkness settles, a new world awakens. We find ourselves in the Wedamo Caves, a subterranean wonderland illuminated by thousands of tiny, living lights. These are glowworms, unique to New Zealand, and they create a spectacle that feels like floating through a galaxy of stars. Silently, we drift on a small boat through the underground river. The only light comes from the bioluminescent glow on the cave ceiling above. It's absolutely quiet, except for the gentle lapping of water against the boat. This is a moment of pure magic, a surreal experience that stills the mind completely. In the silent darkness, surrounded by this celestial light show, there is nothing to do but observe and be present. It's a powerful meditation, a journey into a space that feels both intimate and infinite. Let the beauty of this hidden cosmos wash over you, bringing a deep and profound sense of peace. Our journey is drawing to a close, but the feeling of tranquility can stay with you. We emerge from the caves into the cool night air, under a sky now filled with the brilliant stars of the southern hemisphere. The Milky Way stretches across the darkness like a river of diamonds. We're back at Lake Tekapo, but now it's a gateway to the cosmos. The air is still, the water is a perfect dark mirror, and the universe unfolds above us in all its glory. Take one last deep breath of this pure, clean air. Carry this feeling of peace, wonder, and connection with you as you return to your world. Remember the quiet of the forest, the rhythm of the ocean, and the magic of the starlit caves. This sanctuary is always here for you, a place you can return to in your mind whenever you need to find your center. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. May you carry this peace with you until we meet again. Imagine the world before us, before the first human voice echoed in these valleys. Picture a silence so profound it has a weight, a texture. The sky is a canvas of deep indigo, dusted with the last fading stars. And then a whisper of light, a single pure note of color bleeds along the horizon, painting the jagged peaks in shades of rose and gold. This is the dawn, a daily miracle, unfolding over mountains that have witnessed millennia of such awakenings. They stand not as cold, lifeless rock, but as ancient sentinels, holding the stories of the earth in their very core. Their silence isn't empty. It's filled with the echoes of creation, with the slow, patient breath of a world still dreaming. As the sun climbs, its light spills across vast, sweeping slopes, revealing textures and forms sculpted by forces we can barely comprehend. Look closer at these colossal forms. They weren't always here, standing serene against the sky. Their story is one of unimaginable violence and fire, a drama that played out over eons. Deep beneath the surface, the planet's heart beats with molten fire. Immense pressure builds, a power that can move continents. And in moments of cataclysmic release, this fire burst forth, tearing through the crust, spewing rock and ash into the sky. This is the birth of a volcano, a mountain born not of slow uplift, but of explosive creation. Liquid rock, a fiery river, flowed across the land, layer upon layer, cooling and hardening into the dark, rugged stone we see today. Imagine the sky choked with ash, the air electric with the roar of the earth. It's a terrifying, yet magnificent spectacle. Each layer of basalt, each jagged outcrop, is a frozen moment from that fiery genesis. These mountains are monuments to the raw, untamable power that lies just beneath our feet. A reminder that the ground we walk on is alive, dynamic, and ever-changing. But the story doesn't end with fire. A new chapter began, one written in ice. The climate shifted, and the world grew cold. Snow began to fall, not for a season, but for centuries. It accumulated its own weight, compressing the lower layers into dense blue ice. A glacier was born. Slowly, imperceptibly, this immense river of ice began to move, driven by gravity and its own colossal mass. It flowed down the volcanic slopes, a relentless sculptor, grinding and carving the hardened lava. The glacier's touch is both gentle and immensely powerful. It plucks away at the rock, carrying boulders for miles. It polishes surfaces until they gleam, and carves deep, U-shaped valleys where V-shaped river gorges once were. The sharp, violent edges of the volcano are softened, rounded, and reshaped into the flowing, majestic landscapes we see today. You can trace the path of these ancient glaciers in the smooth-sided valleys, the hanging waterfalls that spill from high ledges, and the small, jewel-like lakes called tarns that filled the hollows scooped out by the ice. Fire made the mountain, but ice gave it its soul, its character. Now, the glaciers have retreated, leaving behind a transformed world, but their presence is still felt. The meltwater from the remaining ice fields and snowpacks is the lifeblood of this landscape. It gathers into tiny trickles, which join to form streams, and then powerful, rushing rivers. These rivers continue the work of the glaciers, but on a different time scale. They cut deeper into the valleys, carrying silt and sediment downstream, constantly reshaping the land. Listen to the sound of the water. It's a sound of constant creation, a gentle, persistent force that can wear away the hardest stone. It flows through meadows carpeted with wildflowers, plants that have adapted to this high-altitude life, their roots holding the thin soil in place. Look at the stone itself. Run your hand over its surface. It might feel cool and inert, but it is a living library. Each grain, each crystal tells a story. Some rocks are dark and pockmarked with air bubbles, a testament to their volcanic birth, cooling rapidly as they were thrown into the air. Others are smooth, striated, with long, parallel scratches, the telltale signature of a glacier dragging smaller rocks across its surface. In the layers of sedimentary rock, you might even find the fossilized remains of ancient sea creatures, evidence that this land, now lifted miles into the sky, was once at the bottom of an ocean. To touch these stones is to touch geological time, to connect with a past so deep it defies our everyday understanding. It requires a different kind of seeing, a different kind of patience. This patience is the greatest lesson the mountains teach us. In our fast-paced world, we measure time in hours and days. The mountains measure it in ice ages and epochs. They stand as a testament to the power of slow, persistent change. The growth of a lichen, the splitting of a rock by a freezing drop of water, the gradual erosion by wind and rain, these are the forces that, over millennia, shape destinies. They remind us that not all power is loud and explosive. There is immense strength in endurance, in quiet persistence, in simply being. They invite us to slow down, to breathe, and to witness the world on its own terms. As evening approaches, the light softens once more. The long shadows of the peaks stretch across the valleys, and the colors shift from the bright hues of midday to the deep purples and oranges of sunset. The air grows still. The daily cycle of light and shadow, warmth and cool, plays out as it has for millions of years. The mountains absorb the last of the sun's warmth, holding it for a while before releasing it into the cooling night air. A sense of peace descends, a tranquility that seeps into your very being. It is the peace of ancient things, of a world that operates on a scale far grander than our own. In the gathering dark, the stars begin to appear again, not as faint memories of the morning, but as brilliant, sharp points of light in a clear, dark sky. Up here, away from the glow of cities, the cosmos reveals itself in all its glory. The Milky Way, a faint, cloudy band to the naked eye, becomes a river of light, a celestial echo of the rivers flowing in the valleys below. Looking up at this cosmic ocean from the flank of an ancient mountain, you feel a profound connection between the very large and the very small, between the universe and the stone beneath your feet. It's a humbling and deeply moving experience, a reminder of our small but beautiful place in the grand scheme of things. These mountains are more than just geographical features. They are sanctuaries. They are places of perspective, where our own concerns and worries can seem small and manageable in the face of such timeless grandeur. They challenge us physically, but they also nourish us spiritually. They are a living, breathing part of our planet, constantly changing, yet eternally present. Their story, written in fire and ice, is a story of destruction and creation, of violence and tranquility, of the incredible resilience of life and the enduring power of the earth itself. They stand in silent, majestic witness, and if we listen closely, we can hear their ancient, wondrous tale. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Be sure to follow for more moments of wonder from our natural world. Close your eyes for a moment. Just listen. Can you hear that? It's a gentle murmur, a soft whisper that has been telling stories since the dawn of time. This is the sound of water, the sound of life beginning its journey. It starts as a mere trickle, a shy thread of crystal clear liquid seeping from the earth. It glides over smooth, moss-covered stones, each one a tiny island in its path. This is where it all begins, a humble origin for what will become a force of nature. Each drop joins another, and then another, forming a collective, a tiny community of water molecules on a shared adventure. The sound grows from a delicate drip to a consistent, soothing flow. It's a sound that speaks directly to a primal part of our being, a sound of purity, of beginnings, of endless possibility. It washes over the mind, clearing away the clutter, the noise of our daily lives. This is nature's own meditation, a melody composed by the earth itself. It asks for nothing but for us to be still and listen. As we listen, the world outside this sound begins to fade. The deadlines, the worries, the constant rush, they all melt away, carried off by this gentle current. Here, in this space, defined by the sound of water, there is only peace. There is only the present moment. This is the water's first gift to us, the gift of stillness, the gift of now. Now, open your eyes. Our journey continues. That gentle trickle has grown, gathering strength and purpose. It has become a stream, a playful, energetic ribbon of silver dancing through the landscape. Watch how it navigates the world, not by force, but by persistence. It winds through meadows, painted with wildflowers, its surface reflecting the vast, open sky. It ducks under the low-hanging branches of ancient willows, their leaves trailing in the current like green fingers. The sound has changed too. It's no longer a whisper, but a cheerful babble, a constant, happy conversation. This is the sound of progress, of movement, of life unfolding with joy and ease. The stream carves its own path, a testament to the power of gentle, relentless effort. It doesn't fight the obstacles. It flows around them, finding the path of least resistance. teaching us a silent lesson in resilience and adaptability. Sunlight filters through the canopy above, scattering a million diamonds across the water's surface. Small fish, like fleeting shadows, dart in and out of view. Life thrives here, drawn to the clean, oxygen-rich water. This stream is a lifeline, a corridor of vitality that nourishes everything it touches. It reminds us that even small, consistent actions can create profound and beautiful change over time. As we follow its course, our stream meets others, merging, growing, transforming. It swells into a river, a powerful artery coursing through the heart of the land. The sound deepens, becoming a steady, resonant hum, a sound of confidence and strength. This river is a master sculptor. Over millennia, it has patiently carved its way through solid rock, shaping the very bones of the earth. Look at the valleys, the canyons, the gorges. They were not made by a single, violent act, but by the patient, unceasing flow of water, day after day, year after year, eon after eon. The river carries with it the stories of the mountains it came from, grinding stones into sand, carrying sediment that will one day form new land. It is a creator and a transporter, a force of both erosion and deposition. Its surface can be a mirror of perfect calm, reflecting the clouds and the trees with flawless clarity. Or it can be a turbulent rush of energy, its currents swirling with immense power. The river shows us the dual nature of existence, the capacity for serene peace and for incredible, untamable strength. It teaches us about the passage of time, how the constant flow of moments shapes our lives, just as the river shapes the land. Our journey with the water is one of perpetual motion, but now we approach a moment of dramatic transformation. The steady hum of the river begins to build, growing into a deep, thunderous roar that you can feel in your chest. The air grows thick with mist, cool and refreshing on the skin. And then we see it, a waterfall. Here, the river takes a leap of faith, plunging over a cliff edge in a breathtaking display of raw power and spectacular beauty. It's a curtain of white, a cascade of liquid energy falling through the air. The water that was flowing horizontally is now a vertical torrent, crashing into the pool below with a force that sends spray high into the air, painting rainbows in the sunlight. A waterfall is a place of intense energy, a focal point where the power of nature is on full, glorious display. Yet, despite the thunderous noise and the sheer force, there is a profound sense of peace to be found here. The negative ions released by the crashing water are known to have a calming, mood-lifting effect. It's a natural reset button for the mind. Standing in the presence of a waterfall, we feel small, humbled by the scale and power of the natural world. It puts our own concerns into perspective, reminding us of the grand, beautiful, and wild forces that are constantly at play around us. From the thunder of the waterfall to the quiet depths of a forest lake, water shows us its many faces. It can be a mighty force or a gentle embrace. But what is it about moving water that so deeply affects the human psyche? Scientists believe it has to do with our evolutionary history. For our ancestors, a source of fresh flowing water meant survival. It meant life. That connection is buried deep within our DNA. The sight and sound of it triggers a response in our brains, a feeling of safety, of abundance, of home. The predictable, rhythmic patterns of flowing water, the lapping of waves, the babble of a brook are inherently soothing to our minds. It's a form of soft fascination, gently holding our attention without demanding any cognitive effort. allowing our minds to wander, to rest, and to recharge. This is why a walk by the river or a moment spent watching the ocean can feel so restorative. We are, in essence, returning to our source. Our bodies are over 60% water. The world is over 70% water. When we connect with it, we are connecting with a fundamental part of ourselves and our planet. It's a homecoming. As our journey nears its end, the river widens, slows down, and prepares to meet the vastness of the ocean. The energy changes once more. The focused, directional flow gives way to a gentle, expansive calm. The water, having traveled so far, carrying so many stories, is now ready to merge with something infinitely larger than itself. It's a final lesson in letting go, in becoming part of a greater whole. From the first drop of rain on a high mountain peak to the boundless expanse of the sea, water is in a constant cycle of transformation. It is never static, never truly gone. It evaporates, forms clouds, and falls again, beginning the journey anew. This endless cycle mirrors our own lives, our phases of growth, our moments of turbulence, and our times of quiet contemplation. It teaches us that every end is also a beginning. The water has shown us the beauty of persistence, the power of gentle force, and the deep, calming peace that comes from connecting with the natural world. It invites us to slow down, to listen, and to find our own flow. Thank you for joining this journey along the water's path. May its lessons in resilience, peace, and constant renewal flow into your own life. If you found a moment of calm with us today, consider following 4 more journeys into the heart of nature. Have you ever felt it? That sense of being watched, even when you are utterly alone. It's not the unsettling feeling of hidden eyes, but something far older, far deeper. It's in the whisper of the wind through the tussock grass, the ancient contour of a hill against the sky, the patient rhythm of the tide. It's a feeling of presence. In Te Ao Mbori, the Mbori world, this is not imagination. It is a fundamental truth. It is the land itself, a living, breathing ancestor, watching over its children. This is not a story of gods in the sky, but of the divine in the very soil beneath our feet. It's an invitation to understand that we are not just living on the land. We are living with it as part of a family that stretches back to the beginning of time. This is the story of Wenua. The foundation of this worldview is Papatrunuku, the Earth Mother. She is the origin of all life. From her body, the mountains were born, the rivers carved their paths, and the forests grew. She is not a metaphor. She is the literal ancestor of all things, including humanity. To walk on the land is to walk upon the body of your oldest relative. This understanding changes everything. The earth ceases to be a commodity, a resource to be exploited. It becomes a source of life, a nurturing presence that provides everything we need: the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food that sustains us. This relationship is one of profound respect and reciprocity. We are her children, her tamariki, and with that relationship comes a sacred duty of care. The Maori word for land is Winua, but Winua also means placenta. This dual meaning is at the heart of the connection between people and the land. Just as the placenta nourishes a baby in the womb, the land nourishes its people. Traditionally, when a child was born, their Wenua, their placenta, was returned to the earth, buried in a significant place on their ancestral lands. This act, physically and spiritually, bound the child to their Trangaway way, their place to stand. It anchored them. Their roots, from the moment of their birth, were intertwined with the soil of their ancestors. This is why the people of the land are called Tangata Wenua, not just people who live on the land, but people who are of the land itself. This connection is traced through Wekapapa. Wekapapa is often translated as genealogy, but it is so much more than a family tree. It is the framework of existence, a recitation of origins that connects people not only to their human ancestors, but to the mountains, the rivers, the birds, and the trees. A person might introduce themselves by naming their mountain, their river, and then their family line, showing that their identity is inseparable from their landscape. The stories of the land are the stories of the people. A particular rock formation might be a transformed ancestor. A winding river might be the path carved by a demigod's tool. The land is a library of stories, a living history book that holds the memory of the generations. To know your Wakapapa is to know your place in the universe. This deep sense of belonging is encapsulated in the concept of Trangawawe, literally, a place for the feet to stand. It is more than just a home. It is a source of identity, strength, and connection. It is the place where your ancestors are buried, where your stories live, where you are not just a visitor, but a part of the living fabric of the land. Having a Trangawawe way gives you a place to stand tall, secure in your identity and your connection to the generations that came before you and those who will come after. It is a spiritual anchor in a changing world, a reminder that you belong to something greater than yourself. From this entire worldview flows the principle of Katiakatanga. It means guardianship, protection, and care. Because the land is an ancestor, a provider, and the source of identity, the people have a profound responsibility to care for it. Katiakatanga is not about ownership in the Western sense. It is about stewardship. It is the duty to ensure that the rivers run clean, that the forests are healthy, and that the life-giving capacity of Papatranuku is preserved for future generations. This is a sacred trust passed down through the generations. It is the way in which the children of the land care for their mother, ensuring that she remains healthy and vibrant. It is the ultimate expression of respect and love for the living ancestor that is the land. So the next time you feel that ancient presence in the landscape, pause. You are not alone. You are in the company of the oldest ancestor, the Earth Mother, who holds all stories and sustains all life. Come, find a comfortable place to rest. Lie down with me beneath this clear night sky. Let your body grow heavy, sinking into the soft ground beneath you. There's no need to hold on to anything right now. Just be here, in this moment. Above us, the cosmos unfolds in a breathtaking display. These aren't the familiar city stars, washed out by lights and noise. These are ancient, distant suns, scattered like diamonds on black velvet. Look at them, millions of them, each one a tiny pinprick of light that has traveled for eons just to reach your eyes tonight. Feel the stillness of the air around you. A cool, gentle breeze might whisper across your skin, a soft caress from the universe itself. There's a profound silence here, broken only by the sound of your own quiet breathing. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, release the day. Let go of the worries, the lists, the conversations. They can wait. Right now, it's just you and the vast, silent expanse. This is your time, your space, a moment of pure, uninterrupted peace. The sheer distance of these stars creates a sense of profound comfort. Our earthly concerns seem so small, so fleeting, when held against the backdrop of eternity. Let that thought wash over you, a gentle wave of cosmic calm. Now, let's take a journey together, drifting through this sea of stars. Allow your mind to become light, like a feather carried on a celestial current. We're leaving the familiar world behind, floating up, up, up into the heart of the galaxy. See the Earth below, a beautiful blue and white marble, shrinking as we ascend. Feel any tension in your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, just melting away into the emptiness of space. There's nothing to hold on to, nothing to fight against. You are weightless, you are free. Imagine the colors swirling around us, deep purples, vibrant blues, and soft pinks of distant nebulae, the stellar nurseries where new stars are born. These cosmic clouds of gas and dust are breathtakingly beautiful, like a painter's masterpiece on a canvas of infinite size. We glide through them, feeling the gentle energy of creation all around us. There's a soft, humming sound here, the music of the spheres, a symphony of light and gravity that resonates deep within your soul. Let this cosmic lullaby soothe you, guiding you deeper into a state of relaxation. Our journey continues, taking us past star systems you've never seen before, planets of ice, worlds of fire, giants made of gas with rings of shimmering dust. Each one is a world of its own, with its own story, its own silent dance through the cosmos. We don't need to understand them all. We just need to appreciate their silent, majestic presence, feel a sense of wonder and awe. This universe is so much bigger, so much more mysterious than we can ever fully grasp, and there's a deep comfort in that. It reminds us that we are part of something vast, ancient, and truly magnificent. Let's pause for a moment in a quiet corner of the galaxy. Here, the stars are fewer, but they shine with an intense, steady light. Find one star that calls to you. Focus your attention on its gentle glow. Imagine its light is pure, healing energy. As you breathe in, draw that light into your body. Feel it filling your lungs, then flowing through your bloodstream to every single cell. This starlight is washing away any remaining stress, any lingering negativity. It's renewing you, restoring you, filling you with a sense of peace and wholeness. As you exhale, release anything that no longer serves you. Let it dissolve into the void, returning to the cosmic dust from which it came. We are surrounded by a profound and loving silence. It's not an empty silence, but one that is full of potential, full of peace. In this quiet, you can hear the gentle rhythm of your own heart, a steady, reassuring beat that connects you to the rhythm of the universe itself. Feel that connection. You are not separate from this cosmic display. The same elements that forged these distant stars are within you. You are, quite literally, made of stardust. Let this realization sink in, bringing with it a sense of belonging, a sense of being home. As our journey through the cosmos begins to draw to a close, we start our gentle descent back to Earth. We drift back through the vibrant nebulae, past the silent, watching planets, and see our own beautiful blue world growing larger once more. Carry the peace of the stars with you. Carry the silence, the wonder, the feeling of weightlessness. This cosmic calm is not something you leave behind in space. It is a part of you now, something you can access whenever you need it. We are back now, lying safely beneath the night sky. But something has shifted. The stars may look the same, but your perspective has changed. You've touched the infinite, and it has touched you. Feel the solid ground beneath you once more, grounding you, supporting you. Take a few more deep, slow breaths, feeling the cool night air. When you are ready, you can either drift off into a deep and restful sleep, carried by the cosmic currents, or you can slowly bring your awareness back to the room, feeling refreshed, renewed, and deeply at peace. The stars will be here tomorrow night and the night after that, always waiting to welcome you back to this place of calm. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. Sleep well, and may your dreams be filled with starlight. Find yourself standing on the edge of a great cliff. Below you, the world falls away into an endless expanse of deep, shimmering blue. The air is cool and tastes of salt, a fine mist kissing your face with every breath. Listen, can you hear it? The deep, rhythmic sigh of the ocean. It's a sound as old as time itself, a constant, soothing presence. From this height, the waves look like wrinkles on a vast, silken sheet, endlessly rolling in, one after another, in a gentle, hypnotic dance. They approach the shore, their white crests gleaming in the sunlight before they break in a soft, foamy rush against the sand and rocks below. This is the ocean's greeting, a timeless hello, whispered to the land since the dawn of continents. It's a sound that speaks of both immense power and incredible tenderness. Each wave that arrives is a messenger from the deep, carrying stories from the far-flung corners of the globe. They travel for thousands of miles, across vast, open waters, their journey culminating in this final, beautiful release. The water pulls back, a quiet, drawn-out exhale, gathering its strength, its energy, before surging forward once more. It's a pulse, the very heartbeat of our planet, steady and reassuring. Let your gaze drift further out, towards the horizon, where the sea meets the sky in a soft, hazy line. Out there, the surface is a mosaic of 1,000 shades of blue and green. Patches of deep sapphire where the water is profound. Streaks of bright turquoise where the sun penetrates the shallows. And glimmers of silver where the light dances on the surface. It's a living painting, constantly shifting, changing with the light, the wind, and the unseen currents that stir beneath. There is a sense of infinite possibility in that vastness, a feeling of being on the edge of a world that is both familiar and profoundly mysterious. Close your eyes for a moment and just feel. Feel the gentle breeze that has traveled across the water, carrying with it the clean, pure scent of the sea. Feel the solid ground beneath your feet, the ancient rock of the cliff, a stark contrast to the fluid, ever-moving ocean. In this moment, there is only you, the sky above, the earth below, and the great breathing expanse of the ocean before you. The worries and noises of the everyday world seem to fade away, replaced by the simple, profound rhythm of the waves. It's a form of meditation, a natural balm for a busy mind, allowing you to connect with something elemental and true. Now, let's think about the tide. Twice a day, the ocean breathes in and out on a colossal scale. The high tide is a slow, deliberate advance, the water claiming the shore inch by inch. It fills the rock pools, swirls around the base of the cliffs, and covers the sands where we walk. It's a quiet assertion of its power, a gentle reminder of its reach. The water level rises with an unseen force, guided by the distant, silent pull of the moon. It's a cosmic connection, a celestial dance between our planet and its satellite, played out here on the shores of our world. Then comes the ebb, the slow retreat of the low tide. The water pulls back, revealing the secrets of the seabed. Wet sand glistens like a mirror, reflecting the clouds and the sky. Intricate patterns are left behind, temporary works of art drawn by the receding water. Rock pools become miniature worlds, tiny, self-contained ecosystems teeming with life that patiently waits for the tide's return. Shells, smooth stones, and tangled seaweed are left as gifts upon the shore, souvenirs from the ocean's depths. This daily rhythm of advance and retreat is a fundamental cycle of life, a promise of renewal and change. The ocean isn't just a beautiful spectacle, it is a guardian. Think of it as a great liquid shield, surrounding and protecting the land. It absorbs the sun's heat, regulating our planet's temperature, acting as a global thermostat that makes life possible. Without the ocean's vast capacity to store and distribute warmth, our world would experience extreme temperatures, swinging wildly between scorching days and freezing nights. It is our planet's great moderator, a gentle hand that keeps the climate in balance. This protective role extends to the very air we breathe. The tiny phytoplankton, microscopic plants drifting in the sunlit upper layers of the ocean, are the true lungs of our planet. Through photosynthesis, they produce more than half of the oxygen in our atmosphere. Every other breath you take is a gift from the ocean. This invisible, life-giving process is happening constantly across millions of square miles of water, a silent, tireless effort that sustains us all. The sea is not just beside us, it is within us, in every breath, and consider its role as a physical barrier. For millennia, the oceans have shaped the destiny of nations and the journeys of explorers. They have been moats protecting islands and continents, their vastness a formidable challenge to cross. But they have also been highways, connecting cultures and enabling the exchange of ideas, goods, and people. The ocean separates, but it also unites. It is a paradox, a barrier that is also a bridge. Its currents have guided sailors, its storms have tested their resolve, and its depths have held their secrets. Imagine the land without its ocean guardian. It would be a place of harsh extremes, exposed and vulnerable. The coastline, the very edge where we stand, is a testament to this protective relationship. The cliffs are worn and sculpted by the relentless, patient action of the waves. The beaches are formed from sediment carried by rivers and ground down by the sea. This constant interaction, this gentle but persistent shaping, is a form of communication. The ocean speaks to the land in a language of erosion and deposition, and the land responds by changing its form, adapting over geological time. The ocean is a fortress of life. Below its surface lies the largest living space on our planet, a world of staggering diversity and wonder. From the sunlit coral reefs, vibrant cities of color and activity, to the dark, mysterious abyssal plains, life has found a way to thrive in every niche. Great whales journey through its vastness, their songs echoing for hundreds of miles. Schools of fish move as one, a shimmering silver cloud. And in the deepest trenches, creatures of unimaginable form endure immense pressure and total darkness. The ocean is a cradle of life, the place where it all began, and it continues to nurture an incredible web of existence. This protective embrace extends even to our own psyche. There's a reason we are drawn to the sea, why we seek it out for solace and inspiration. The sound of the waves has a profound calming effect on our nervous system. The vast, unbroken horizon gives us a sense of perspective, making our own problems seem smaller and more manageable. Staring out at the ocean can induce a state of mild meditation, a feeling of awe that researchers call blue mind. It's a sense of connection, of being part of something much larger than ourselves. The ocean protects our peace of mind. It is a source of endless fascination and a wellspring of creativity. It has inspired poets, painters, and musicians for centuries. Its moods, from tranquil calm to furious storm, mirror our own complex emotions. We see our own depth, our own turbulence, and our own capacity for peace reflected in its waters. The sea is a mirror for the human soul. It holds our stories, our myths, and our dreams. It is a place of departure and return, of loss and discovery. As you stand on this cliff, feeling the gentle spray and listening to the rhythmic pulse of the waves, let a sense of gratitude wash over you. Gratitude for this immense, life-giving force that cradles our world. Gratitude for its role as a protector, a regulator, a provider, and a source of wonder. The ocean is not just a feature of our planet. It is fundamental to our existence. It is a constant, powerful, and benevolent presence in our lives, whether we live by its shores or hundreds of miles inland. Take one last long look at the horizon. Watch as the sun begins to dip lower, casting a golden pathway across the water. The colors of the sky are mirrored on the surface of the sea, blending in a breathtaking display. The world grows quiet, hushed in anticipation of the night. The ocean, however, never sleeps. Its tides will continue their silent dance with the moon. Its currents will continue their ceaseless journey around the globe, and its waves will continue to whisper their ancient secrets to the shore. It is our planet's eternal guardian, a symbol of resilience, power, and profound peace. Carry that feeling of peace with you. Thanks for listening. As our time together comes to a close, take a moment to reflect on the journey we've shared. Imagine you're standing on a quiet, wind-swept hill in New Zealand. The air is crisp and clean, filled with the scent of damp earth and distant sea salt. Below you, rolling green hills stretch out like a soft blanket, dotted with sheep that move like gentle white clouds. The sky above is a vast canvas of deep blues and soft grays, painted with the last light of the day. This feeling of peace, this profound sense of stillness, isn't something you have to leave behind. It's not just a memory or a beautiful image. It's a part of you now. You can carry the calm of New Zealand's wilderness within your heart. Think of the ancient forests with their giant ferns and moss-covered trees, standing silent and wise for centuries. Feel the strength of the mountains, their peaks touching the clouds, solid and unshakable. Hear the gentle rhythm of the waves lapping against a secluded shore, a constant, soothing lullaby. This tranquility is your anchor. Whenever the world feels too loud or too fast, you can return to this inner landscape. You can close your eyes and feel the cool breeze on your skin, hear the whisper of the wind through the tussock grass, and see the endless horizon where the sky meets the sea. This place of peace is always accessible, a sanctuary you've built within yourself. It's a reminder that no matter what happens, you hold a core of deep, unwavering calm. Let this feeling sink into you, not just as a thought, but as a physical sensation of peace, spreading from your heart outwards to every part of your being. Now, let's settle into this feeling. Find a comfortable position, lying down on your back. Let your arms rest gently by your sides, palms facing up as a gesture of openness and release. Allow your feet to fall naturally outwards. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a slow, deep breath in, filling your belly, your ribs, your chest. And as you exhale, let it all go. Release the day. Release any tension. Release any thoughts that are still clinging on. Let's begin to guide the body into a state of deep rest. Bring your awareness to your feet. Feel the weight of them, the warmth. Send a message of relaxation to your toes, your arches, your heels. Let them become heavy and soft. Allow this wave of relaxation to travel up into your ankles and your calves. Release any tightness you might be holding there. Feel your muscles letting go, becoming loose and limp. The warmth of relaxation now flows into your knees and up into your thighs. These large, strong muscles have worked hard for you all day. Give them permission to completely switch off. Feel the weight of your legs, heavy and grounded against the surface beneath you. Your entire lower body is now bathed in a feeling of profound ease and restfulness. This gentle wave continues upward into your hips and your pelvis. This is an area where we often hold a lot of stress without even realizing it. Breathe into this space, and with your exhale, imagine all the tension melting away like ice on a warm day. Feel your lower back soften and release onto the surface below you. Let your abdomen become soft and receptive. Now, bring your attention to your hands. Feel the gentle curl of your fingers. Notice the warmth in your palms. Let this warmth spread up into your wrists, your forearms, and your upper arms. Feel your shoulders dropping away from your ears, releasing any burdens they've been carrying. Your arms are now heavy, relaxed, and completely at ease. Allow this feeling of deep relaxation to flood your entire torso. Feel your chest rise and fall with the gentle, steady rhythm of your breath. Feel your heart beating calmly and quietly within your chest. A sense of peace fills your core, spreading outwards with every beat of your heart. Let the relaxation move up into your neck and your throat. Let go of any constriction here. Allow your head to feel heavy, fully supported. Relax your jaw. Let your lips part slightly. Soften the muscles around your mouth and your cheeks. Let your tongue rest comfortably in your mouth. Relax the tiny muscles around your eyes. Smooth out your forehead. Even your scalp is relaxing now. Your entire body, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, is in a state of deep, restorative rest. Your only task now is to breathe. There's nothing else you need to do, nowhere else you need to be. You are safe, you are comfortable, you are at peace. Let's focus on the breath, turning it into a gentle lullaby for your nervous system. We'll breathe in slowly for a count of 4, hold for a moment, and then breathe out even more slowly for a count of 6. This longer exhale tells your body that it's time to rest and digest, to repair and rejuvenate. Let's begin together. Gently exhale all the air from your lungs. Now, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath softly and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause gently and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your body knows this rhythm. Let it become effortless. Inhale peace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold stillness. Exhale. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue this pattern on your own for a few moments. Each inhale brings fresh, calming energy. Each exhale carries away any remaining tension, any lingering worries. With every breath out, you sink a little deeper, deeper into relaxation, deeper into stillness, deeper into peace. Your mind might wander, and that's perfectly okay. It's what minds do. When you notice a thought, just acknowledge it gently, like a cloud passing in the sky. Then, without judgment, softly guide your attention back to the rhythm of your breath. The slow inhale, the even slower exhale. This breath is your anchor, keeping you grounded in this present moment of peace. You have done enough for today. You are enough. You deserve this rest. This time is for you. It's a sacred time for your body to heal, for your mind to quiet, and for your spirit to be replenished. You are in a safe and peaceful space. You are completely supported. There is nothing to worry about. Everything is okay. Allow yourself to drift. Let go of the counting. Let go of the focus. Simply trust your body to breathe for you. It knows exactly what to do. Feel yourself becoming heavier and heavier, sinking down into a soft, warm cloud of comfort. Imagine this cloud holding you, cradling you, keeping you safe as you drift towards sleep. The boundaries between you and the space around you begin to soften. You are part of the quiet of the room, part of the stillness of the night. You are floating in a sea of tranquility. Let the last remnants of conscious thought dissolve like sugar in warm water. There is only peace, only calm, only rest. You are on the edge of a deep and restful sleep, a sleep that will restore your body, clear your mind, and nourish your soul. Allow yourself to surrender to it. Let go completely. There is nothing left to hold on to, just the gentle, rhythmic pull of sleep, drawing you down, down, down into a world of dreams and deep renewal. Sleep now, rest deeply. All is well. Good night.